Hey guys, Neomis here. So for today's video, I'm going to be going through a few transfers that are due to be happening, especially with the transfer window due to be open over the next 3 days. And really and truly, we've got 2 players coming in William Saliba and Kieran Tierney, and 3 players, quite surprisingly, leaving Arsenal Football Club. Stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, please hit the notification button, and let's go. So today I'm here on the 28th of June. We've got 3 days to go until the actual official transfer window for all countries across Europe and all around the world really opens up on the 1st of July. And I'm looking at a lot of the deals that Arsenal have been rumored with, and today, we get a little bit more confirmation. It isn't completely confirmed, so don't get me wrong with this. But it said that today in the Sun that Kieran Tierney and William Saliba are due to be completed over the next couple of weeks. Still a few things that need to be ironed out with Kieran Tierney. It seems that personal terms have already been agreed, and it seems that it's just a matter of going and negotiating with Celtic in regards to the transfer fee. But it said that over the next couple of weeks, that's something that they feel that they could get a lot more closer to. A lot of you would have probably seen that over the last 4 or 5 days that Arsenal have put in a bid, and it said that Arsenal had a bid of £17 million rejected over the past 2 days. But it said that Arsenal are really keen on him. Emery wants him in the side, and that it's probably going to take an offer closer to the 25 mil mark that Celtic are really looking at. So you would just naturally think that maybe it's going to take about 20 mil with some add-ons, maybe appearances, maybe qualifying for the Champions League. That might be added into that mix to get it closer to that kind of 25 mil mark to be able to get Tierney over the line. But a lot of the pundits, a lot of the journalists believe that this deal is very close to be getting through. Second of all, we got William Saliba. This deal again has been going on for the past several weeks, and it said that this deal is another one that's very close as well. Personal terms has been agreed, but it's really about getting that final transfer fee over the line in regards to William Saliba, as well as this whole notion of us loaning Saliba back for a year, which from what I understand from all of my sources and from everything that I've read, that has been the biggest stumbling block in this deal going, in that Arsenal really want the player to play this season, and there's kind of negotiations going on, meaning that Arsenal might have to pay a little bit more to be able to get him this season, to be able to get that over the line. Maybe some other negotiation tactics have to be put into play. Maybe us giving them a player on loan could be also another option. But all of these different factors already done. But it said that this deal is already kind of done, especially if you look into the rumors of William Saliba's friend online saying that he received a message that the deal is 100% done. So take that with a pinch of salt. Who knows what that really means. But the fact of the matter is that this deal is either done or at least very, very close to being done. So for these 2 players coming in, fantastic for the club, but we need players to go. We need to generate revenue, and it's said that we have 3 candidates ready to leave Arsenal in regards to just the club looking to change and move forward, and for more first team options. So first of all, we got Koscielny that's due to be leaving the club. It's said that over the past several weeks he's had talks with Arsenal in regards to his future, and he was looking originally for a new contract, which I am so surprised that he's looking for a new contract. I thought he would just retire at Arsenal, but it seems that he is looking for a more kind of first team options, wanting to stay longer, and Arsenal have told him no, they're not looking to give him a new contract, but he's not ready to retire. And it's said that the likes of Borussia Dortmund and Lyon and Rennes in France are also looking at him It said that his preferred destination is France, and that he'd probably be looking at France as being his last and final destination for Laurent Koscielny there. I actually don't think that this is a bad idea for Laurent Koscielny to be able to go back to France. I think you just naturally think with a lot of foreign players that at some point in their careers they want to go back home. And you know what, Laurent Koscielny, I've said it before on this channel that he's been a fantastic servant for Arsenal Football Club. He's done very well for us. He's had his good times, of course it's bad, but you know what, Laurent Koscielny, fantastic player for the Arsenal, probably been one of the best players that we have, or really best defenders that we've had over the past 10 years, if I have to be completely honest. So it looks like Laurent Koscielny is going to be out of the club. It said that Arsenal are looking to probably get around 10 mil for him. That's the amount that they're looking at, and more accurately it's 10.75 mil in pounds, which means it's probably about 12 million euros that Arsenal are about looking for Laurent Koscielny, which, to be honest, for an experienced player like him, is a reasonable amount. So again, that's another 10 mil of additional revenue that Arsenal will be getting. Secondly, we've got Nacho Monreal. The Spaniard is set to be looking to get a move back to Spain. It's said that with all these Tierney talks, game time is going to be limited for him, and that he's looking for other options himself, looking to assess where he can go. Right now, there aren't any bona fide clubs interested in Monreal at the moment, but it's said that he is open to various different offers, particularly in Spain, where he's a native of there. Really lets all Arsenal fans see what that has to be done. Again, like Laurent Koscielny, I think Monreal has been one of our best players over the past 3-4 years, one of our most consistent. You would say a lot of the times he gives us a 7 out of 10 almost every single game, and I think probably over the past year you could see that maybe at times that has kind of diminished, but still a good quality player overall. And third and finally, we have Calum Chambers been linked away from Arsenal. It's said that after he finished his loan period at Fulham, and I talked about this in a bit of my last video, he had a fantastic season at Fulham, voted their player of the year. He would have thought he would have been given a lot of chances at Arsenal, but it's said that he's been viewed as someone that they no longer need. And you know what, I'm not really surprised about this. Over the past month or so, we've seen rumors of several players that do exactly what he does, in that they're centre backs that could also play as defensive midfielders, or they could play somewhere else in defence, and it's exactly what Calum Chambers does. But it said that Arsenal are set for looking for a little bit of an upgrade on Calum Chambers, and don't feel that the player no longer meets the requirements. Now, Lazio are said to be interested in Calum Chambers, so that is really an option for him. And you would also think that at some point in the future that maybe teams in the bottom half of the Premier League, maybe the likes of Aston Villa, Sheffield United, and maybe some other championship sides would also be looking at Calum Chambers as a really good option, not just for their midfield, but also from their defence. So lots of overall really good points for Arsenal to be looking at. Funds are said to be coming in. You're probably looking at about 20 mil for Calum Chambers, probably about 25 to be fair, probably at max. Then another probably 10 mil for Laurent Koscielny, so bringing that up to about 35 mil. And then I would probably say maybe another 7 to 10 mil, maybe 8 to 10 mil for kind of Monreal. So we're talking about 45 million in total, which would give us a decent amount, give us about what, 90 mil overall. So again, it could provide some additional extra funds for Arsenal to be able to devote other parts of the pitch. But guys, let me know what you think of all the rumors, all these news on William Saliba and Kieran Tierney literally being very close towards joining Arsenal. Also the fact that Monreal, Koscielny and Calum Chambers been linked already away to Arsenal Football Club and already seen as the most likely ones to leave. Leave your comments below, really looking to kind of get your thoughts on all of these. Really glad on a lot of the comments that I've gotten over my past videos. I think you guys have been fantastic. Some of your comments, I would say the majority of them I agree with, even though the ones that I don't, I really respect. But leave your comments below and I will see you guys next time. Peace.